My name is Ashley Saunders. I just graduated from Stellenbosch University with a PGCE. That's a postgraduate certificate in education. Previously, I also completed my BA Humanities degree, majoring in English and psychology. I'd just like to show you a bit of what I can do, and I've prepared a lesson for you. I really hope you enjoy.
Good day, class. Today we're going to be building on yesterday's lesson. But first, I want to know, can anyone remember what we talked about yesterday? Ah, yes, we talked about some different types of verbs. Correct. Well done. Can anyone give me some examples, maybe? Ah, yes, we talked about the word walk. Yes, we did. And also the word play. Correct. And the word look. Well done! Guys, you're doing so well. We're definitely going to get this lesson fast if we can remember so much from yesterday. So let's look at Susan again, shall we? Susan walks to school. So can anyone remember what the word walks is? Yes, you are correct. Walks is a verb. But here's the thing with verbs. They don't always have to look the same. So let's look at another example. Yesterday Susan walked to school. So can anyone see the difference between walks and walked? Oh my word, you're correct. Walks has an S at the end. But in the second sentence, walks has an ED at the end. Wow, we'll have to figure out why these two verbs are different. I'll give you a clue though. It has to do with the word yesterday. Let's look at a few more examples and then we'll see if we can figure out the rule. So let's look a bit more at Susan. Susan looks for her friends at school. But then in this sentence, last week, Susan looked for her friends at school. So there's another difference between looks and looked. What's the difference? Can anyone tell me? Wow, you are correct. Looks has an S, but looked has an ED. Once again, I'll give you a clue as to why these two words are different. It has to do with the words last week. Okay, next example. She plays with her friends on the jungle gym. 2 years ago, she played with her friends on the jungle gym. Okay, so there has to be a difference between plays and played. You are correct. Well done. Plays has an S, but played has an ED. Has anyone figured out yet why there are two different verbs? Why some of them end in S and some of them end in ED? So we figured out it has to do with last week and yesterday. I'll give you another hint. It also has to do with 2 years ago. What do all those things have in common? Yes, well done. They happened in the past. Okay, so it looks like there's a pattern. Can anyone spot that? You are correct. All the verbs that are happening in the past are ending in an ED. Okay, so now we can see that past tense verbs get an ED at the end. Well done. I just want to warn you, this isn't always the case, but we're going to be talking about different past tense verbs tomorrow. Today, we're only going to be focusing on the past tense verbs that end in ED. Let's look at a final example, and I want you guys to help me with this one. So here we have Susan again. Susan talks to her teacher, but yesterday, that's right, Susan talked to her teacher. Well done. See, you guys have got it. We added the ED at the end of talked. Well done. Let's try an exercise on our own. So, yesterday Sally skipped. We know that that's wrong, but how do we change it? Ah, yes, yesterday Sally skipped on the playground. She tripped? No, that doesn't sound right, does it? So if it's in the past tense, what do we add again? Ah, an ed. Okay, so yesterday Sally tripped. As a matter of interest, trip is a bit of a difficult word because we actually add a P plus an ed. But we will discuss that more tomorrow. Let's carry on. So, she tripped and hurt her knee. She looked around to see if anyone had seen her fall. How did I change the word look? You are correct. I said looked. So I added an ed again. Well done. J, laugh. That sounds wrong. What should we really say? Correct. Jay laughed at Sally because she fell. Jay doesn't seem very nice, does he? Let's see what Joe does. Joe, help. That also doesn't sound correct. What should it be? Joe helped Sally to get up. Well, Joe seems like quite a nice person. Here we are. They play happily. But now remember, this is the past tense, so what did they really do? That is correct. They played happily. Well done. You guys have done so well. You can really give yourselves a pat on the shoulder and congratulate yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about different types of past tense verbs where they don't end in an ed, and we can look forward to that. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.